hoping that you guys see that. Hey, so the guest list isn't going to change. That was something that was saved in a document, which I need to open after I get done reposting. Let me see. So Fuzzbot's connected. I'm hoping that people make their way back in here. I posted it, but unfortunately, because of the fact that OBS also fucked up and made me have to restart the computer, in addition to waiting for the internet to come back, I did not have that old chat window open to then post the new link into. I don't know. So, it's very likely that we're not going to continue with Destiny. Exis isn't here at the moment, but we're going to likely move on to something else. She's on my phone, so if I get a text, I won't know unless unless it vibrates against her ear. So I'll be right back, guys. I'm not sure. It's possible that I wasn't actually using. Gaming Lawyer and Kudal, what's up, guys? Dealing with freaking Comcast right now, so I'll talk to you. Hang around, guys. Hang around. But I did update the guest list to show that you guys showed up.
All goods for trade. Take a look. Thank you for shopping at Eververse. Don't get too distracted by the new setup, Guardian.
What can I do for you, Warlock?
Emperor Callus owns the path.
Happy birthday, buddy. Less than 3.
Security protocols on standby.
The sooner Jalal has all the supplies and ships, the sooner he leaves.
How may I help you, Guardian? I will help you if I can.
Looked at a different way, this could be a gift. The sooner Jalal has all the supplies and ships, the sooner he leaves.
Excuse me, Guardian.
Looked at a different way, this could be a gift. The sooner Jalal has all his supplies and ships, the sooner he leaves. What about that one?
No, okay. I'm not gonna say it. Did you watch the Crucible?
Come here.
How much glimmer you put down. I'm not getting on one of your stupid space bikes.
I saw a bunch of hunters tear through here a minute ago.
What do you think?
I'm going to check the manual.
Stock's always changing. Don't take too long.
You're being reassigned to the south wall.
There's no data like encrypted data, I always say. Even with the most difficult ciphers, all that is required is the right key. When you whisper to the void, does it whisper back? Huh? Let me hide it.
Alright guys, so damn sorry about that. So we just started a second stream for you guys that are just now coming in because of Comcast ruining everything. Everything. So, first off, Allison, thank you so much for the donation. Whew. Sorry guys, I'm working on alcohol. I have to take another shooter now. So first off, I'm gonna get everyone added to the register. Everyone that comes into the stream, you guys are gonna see your name right up there. In fact, I'll do some of it right now, and then we're gonna go back to the lobby view because we're gonna swap off at Destiny. I have down 4 shooters so far, and Nexus and I are about to take a break from the video game stuff, and actually, she's gonna ask me mind trap questions after I've downed 50%, 42%, 40%, and 35% alcohol by volume shooters. And if I fail, I have to drink some more. So, good stuff. So let me catch up on chat. Allison, thank you so much for the donation. Andrew, absolutely. Twisting nipples is just about right. Let me just catch up. Let's see. But Vape and Raid, thank you guys so much for coming in. I don't know which one I'm speaking to, but I love both of you guys. Thank you so much for the birthday wishes, messages that you guys had. I've never had a gift like that before. I've never had a birthday card like that before. So again, amazing that X's was able to come up with something like that. But thank you guys so much. Gabriel Rodriguez, if you're still around, thank you for joining in on the raid. Fire Dragon God, feeling old. Fire Dragon God, welcome back to the stream. Thank you for coming in with the raid. Vaping. Spelled it wrong. Most people do. Whenever I say R-I-Y-L-O, most people type out R-Y-I. They hear it backwards. I'm pretty sure I'm saying my name correctly, but it happens. Arguing hard for a 10% monthly discount because it's his birthday, but they're stubborn. No. First off, I'm getting a $50 discount, like automatically. And that's in addition to another credit that I had last week. But I'm going to leave Comcast if they can't fix this issue. I'm going to leave them, go to someone else where it gives me slower internet, but consistent internet. I need internet to stream. You guys saw this. It cut out my stream. I can't deal with that. Yes, I liked your message. Which one are you, by the way, Vaping? Which one is this, so I know which one I'm talking to? And be here till text comes back on. All right, Gabriel, thank you for sticking around. So, let me jump back in here real quick just to show you guys. I'm adding everyone that jumps into the stream to the registry. So we got Vaping.
You're being reassigned to the south wall.
Fire Dragon. That's not Fire Dragon.
Remain vigilant, Guardian.
Gabriel. If I'm there we go. We got some new ones in there. Oh, that's it. That's new. So we got Kudal, Gaming Lawyer, Allison all in there. Dark Faith was there before. Yeah. So, yep. So I'm back here. I'm back in. So we got you guys added to the registry. We go back to the lobby. Exus wanted me to start drinking about an addition. Allison, again, thank you so much for the donation. Happy birthday, buddy. All right, so we're gonna. I don't know what shooters are coming out. They can't have more alcohol content than what I've already been drinking. So let's see what we got. First thing I touch. New Amsterdam apple flavored vodka. What's the alcohol content in this one? Because again, 35%. Holy shit! I'm still making my way top to bottom.
The schematics for this structure do not fill me with real.
Oh, someone asked the question. Who was it? I saw this. You know what? It might have been last stream. Caleb, if you're still here, you got peas on your head, but you don't call you a pea. Gotcha. It might have been Moss. I don't know. Someone was asking about who it is that is with the alcohol. So Kudal's not still here. He just had to stop in and then head to work. That's fine. Maybe it was last stream. I don't know. But thank you, Dark Faith. Thank you. Yeah, likes do help, guys. I don't ask for them myself, but I do thank you guys when you do it. Mikey L, you are too engaging in the consumption of alcohol. You too. Not you am too. You too am. Engaging in the consumption of alcoholic beverages. Alright, so we've got... So this is the new one that we just did. 35% alcohol by volume. New Amsterdam apple flavored vodka. So, we're going to start that off. Allison's donation. Well, I mean, I was going to fucking drink anyway. I'm drinking anyway. You guys don't have to sponsor or donate to drink, but you get me drinking extra. But, absolutely. Allison, thank you so much. I need a fucking tinkle after this, but, What's Mike? Mike, thank you so much for your message. I read that. It wasn't long after I started the stream, which now isn't this stream, it's the last stream. Whatever, Comcast. But, the number of people that contributed to that was just amazing, and thank you so very much for taking part. And
Yes, Guardian, by all means. Let's get started.
so it's it was meaningful, the number and the different. And Gaming Lawyer, if I didn't say it to you as well, and Allison, I mean, you guys have shown up since I was on the phone. The number of people that took part was just amazing, and the messages were all great. So anyway, I'm not stalling. Here you go.
Yes, Guardian, by all means. Let's get started. Some of these files are older than the city itself. That can't be right.
It's actually good stuff.
For the next 50 years.
Hey, Reckless, welcome back. Different stream, I know. Dark Faith is always drunk. Don't break the seal. Allison, it was broke did a little while ago. And yes, Mike, the one that she DM'd you about. I didn't know she had done that. Last night she said that something was going to happen. So when I came in here to this stream today, I made sure to put... where is it at? Thing Riylo doesn't know about on here, and I did it on the other two scenes too. She just told me something was going to happen, and then when the countdown happened, which is not going to show right now because it's at 0, but when the countdown happened, I thought I just heard you speaking far off.
No.
When the countdown went to 0, she handed me the card, and so I was just talking yesterday about how I don't know what's going to happen when we go up to Phoenix. I like being surprised. I get her to do that for me, and she ends up fucking surprising me here on the stream. And so, thank you all for taking part. I'm not stalling you, Riylo. Are you drinking? Because that joke... Is anyone curious about how old... Alright, so, we got the birthday cake over there with my age on it. How old am I turning? I'm turning 62 today, guys. That's how old we're turning today. While I'm busy finding a different background for this, maybe. Yeah.
Sequence is pattern.
I can make whatever background I want while we do Mind Trap.
Okay.
So... I could let you do that. Let's do a gaming wallpaper, though. Do you see a game that you think I should pull something from? Do you see some random... Uh-oh.
Happy birthday, bro. Go buy yourself a gift.
Anonymous by the name of Vaping Gamers.
Oh, buddy.
Thank you so much for the donation, man. I don't look a day over 58, Gaming Lawyer. Oh.
62.
Yeah, see, I had to do that because of Wreck. Dude, Vaping, thank you so much. I'm gonna finish this shooter just for you. So, Allison, you were probably here. Half the shooter was for you, the other half's for Vaping. Thank you so much. I'm hot for 62. I am hot for... Thank you. Thank you. I thought so, too.
Was that another apple thing?
Whew. This is good, though. This one was actually pretty damn good. 35%. I keep getting fucking higher numbers. Like, I'm getting rid of all the high number alcohol by volume, guys.
Alright, is this Dex?
I asked.
I
don't know. So, Vaping, text, point. He did?
I think so. Like earlier.
I don't know. So, the noise Vaping, by the way, is something that I did. I stacked the sound to be like that. But the fact that it said anonymous. Huh?
He's saying bye.
But yeah, I know. But goodbye. You may be 62, but you got a body of a 30-year-old. Wink, wink. All right, let's see. Do I have a body of a 30-year-old?
Ooh.
I'm a fucking teenager, dude. I'm junior level hot.
See,
Narcotics, what's up, buddy? I gotta put the guest list over here in the lobby. I gotta do that. Add text. Add existing guest list. Okay. Add text. Add existing guest list. Scroll. Is too big. No. There we go. Narcotics, you are down there on the guest list. By the way, I have some really interesting GIFs. Yes, I do. I'm keeping it simple tonight. Jack and Coke? Gotcha. So I'm doing this thing where we picked a bunch of different shooters. A whole bunch of $1.50 shooters, and then a freaking $7 Patron shooter. But it wasn't the only expensive one either. There was a $5 shooter in there too, I think.
I think mine were all a couple bucks.
Yours were all pretty cheap. Red, you're older for once. You're in your late 30s, have the body of a man in his 20s, and you dress like you're in your 70s. Mike, if you guys don't know, is another streamer who tucks his shirt in to his fucking pajama pants. Last time I saw him streaming, he was in pajama pants. I know this because he got up and went and got the car battery and jumper cables to attach to his nipples. I saw him in pajama pants, and I'm pretty sure the shirt was tucked into his pajama pants too. So, bust out with the liquor when I get back from, see, X's right here is drinking some too. She'll do it for me while I'm gone, while I'm continuing to, continue? No. You break the seal, that's a single event. You don't continue to do something like that.
Yeah, I already.
And you're not drunk. You're losing your shit waiting for your vape to get here. Maybe take that as I hope your vape takes 4 more days to get here. Why? Because I want it to, when it gets here, not be something that your body needs anymore. That's right. I said it. So I'm going to close Destiny. But while I'm gone, Exis is going to do something. She's going to look for... There we go. I'm going to move this out of the way in case something happens down here again.
Okay.
And then you could just browse. Here's games. Bunch of folders and then a bunch of stuff.
Not very good.
That's not very good. Orange?
I had a...
Oh, no. We could have stared at Anne the whole time, but whatever. Whatever. Not doing Destiny anymore. So.
I know,
but yeah, go ahead and work on the wallpaper and keep up. Axis is going to stay here and keep up with chat, but I got to go and tinkle. To be fair, you want to tuck the shirt to attach the cables to your nipples. That is true. I haven't seen you on in a while, man. I'm obviously still subscribed to you, so I got to... But I know you've had some stuff go on recently, too. And, by the way, that stuff was going on, and then your last visit came in, so I'm glad to see that seems like stuff is good. So and if that's vague to anybody else, good. Teeth grinding sucks. Eee. Put a mouth guard in. I'm sure that'll solve the issue for you. Thank you, babe.
So I just go through the folders.
If you see you game you like, you're looking for a wallpaper. It should fit it to that size anyway, but you can also scroll down for things that are unsorted. So anything that you think that is fine there while we do Mindtrap stuff.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be related to Mindtrap, obviously, because it won't.
Oh, Dark Faith. Thank you. Take a sip of this nasty fucking Deep Eddy orange for you. We were at, man, I'm doing the same fucking thing that he does. He'll start a sentence, and then he'll take a drink, or he'll take a minute to burp, or he'll get completely distracted and stop mid-sentence. So, we went to Total Wine this morning at 9 a.m., and there were a surprising amount of people. But we got a lot of looks because, you know, we just rolled out of bed, got out of the hotel room, went to Total Wine, 9 in the morning, just going through their shooter bins because we have all of these, and then these are mine. And then we have...
We can't have odd numbers.
Aw. Yay. Thank you. Can't have odd numbers. Emma's Star just donated.
What?
We got a gif of Emma.
Oh, I gotta replay that.
I'm
gonna have to replay it, guys. I'm sorry. I know that you guys, it was just so offensive. But...
Let me finish. Just saying that we had like a nice long visit at Total Wine this morning, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more to go. And I'm
5 more?
I think so.
I'm still not feeling
I think
a
I
damn
just
thing.
counted to 5, and I have 3 more to go. So I'm ahead. But I started.
No.
I started with 5, and he started with like 12. But Kang is here. That's exciting. So Dark Faith, thank you, Dark Faith, for donating, and thank you, Emma's Star, for donating.
Emma's Star. I'm really wondering who that is.
And
We can't have odd numbers.
Yes.
Okay.
And Kang is here.
Did you pick a thing?
No,
Oh. Scoot over some more.
not at all.
I mean, this is a good problem to have. Thank you guys for being active in chat. This is absolutely
Yes.
what we need.
I was telling our story of just hanging out at Total Wine at 9 in the morning.
You guys would not believe how many people are at Total Wine at 9 in the morning. The freaking register there was always someone there. There were people, old people, middle-aged people. Darth Faith, thank you so much for the super chat. You've been busy with school and stuff. That's good, man. That's good, man. Keep doing school. I didn't get my freaking master's degree until I was already 30. So, or I'm sorry, what random age? Generate 51. So.
And I dropped out.
But Dark Faith, man, thank you so much. What?
I said, and I dropped out of college.
Oh. Yeah. She's a college dropout who currently runs a entire freaking restaurant. So there's your college degree need thing for it, Ned. I was trying to say 2 words at once, but I don't know what the other word was. But Kang, thank you so much, man, for jumping. Are you streaming, dude? Or you just pop in real quick to say happy birthday? Thank you so much, man. You probably can't even hear me, so.
Streaming earlier.
On Twitch, yeah.
On Twitch.
Yeah.
I actually caught him before his stream actually started. I hadn't heard his little startup music and like that backslash.
Does he still have the same startup?
Oh, yeah.
You're done? Kang,
yeah.
dude, the fact that you still have that same music,
I like
it's gonna always, like, even if you change your music later on. Like, I've got someone, one of my regulars, one of my big long time supporters for a year now. He does music, and so he does the music for the stream, and we're changing it up. I don't have music at the moment, but I will whenever he gets done working on it. He's got his own priorities, but he's gonna end up having new intro music for the stream. Even then, I might still go back and play the old stuff. So even if you get something new, man, that old stuff once in a while will be pretty neat.
Lightning.
Lightning?
Lightning.
There are many lightnings.
Up one.
That?
Yeah.
It's not a wallpaper. It needs to be a wallpaper.
What's that?
I mean, that's lightning, but
it's an image.
It's what I mean is 1920 by 1080 type stuff. So wide stuff. Final Fantasy has its own folder though. So
20 seconds.
20 seconds?
18.
You want this one? Who's giving me this timer? You?
Yeah.
Why? I asked you to do this when I was gone. You didn't do it.
11. I got fucking busy. Sorry.
You got busy?
10.
All right, I'm going to choose.
9.
Stop counting down. Stop. I will find something. You've had it for a while? Yeah. That music is amazing. I know you can't find it anywhere, but if you send it to me, I promise not to upload it, man. That stuff is... That takes me back, man. Over a year. Freaking 18, 20 months ago.
Yeah, I used to watch you in the living room on the big TV. Back when you were fucking doing Mario Kart.
And then I would pull out the phone because I can't chat on the TV. Yeah. So.
Subnautica. Let's do Subnautica.
What? These are ones that these are just screenshots that I took in the game. They're not going to be interesting.
Man. Oh, you were working on that goal tonight. That's sweet.
The goal. Yeah, by the way, guys, I started this stream with nothing toward my donation goal, so thank you so much to all the donations that have come through.
Very sweet.
I just wanted you guys to show up. It's the guest list to me was the big thing for. Oh, by the way, hello, Kane Gaming.
Oh yeah, sure.
Mike, did we not put Mike? Mike, you're gonna be out of order.
Okay, so Mike was telling me that unfortunately it is all men that will start a sentence and then pause to either start another sentence, burp, or just completely just stop that sentence. It's kind of a interrupting yourself or...
I thought I was special, Mike. Thank you. I thought I was special in doing that, and thank you very much for ruining that, you jerk face.
Well, it sucks because I actually did that when you were going potty, and then I
Tinkle.
Tinkle.
Excuse me.
Excuse me. I interrupted myself, and then I interrupted myself again to explain what you do, and that I had just done that. It was bad.
I could put a Fortnite wallpaper up here. Why do all the...
Come on.
So much of that stuff I can't use. Or shouldn't use, I should say. Our totally... Oh, those are all phone type images.
See, this is why
the hell
I
is
give
Rise?
you a timer.
What game was I playing? Rise?
Allison, just lots of practice.
How are we coherent? I don't... alcohol doesn't do much to me. Gaming lawyer, may your 51st birthday be the best one yet. Alright, time for a new number, I think it's been referenced. There's the...
17 again?
It's 17 again. That's the sweet spot, right between some
like
kind
the
of driving
third
legal
time.
and some kind of porn legal. Alright.
Thank you, gaming lawyer.
Thank you so much for the donation, man.
He was,
Persona, I should use one of these, right?
Sure.
Alright.
He was, one that I couldn't track down.
Gaming lawyer.
Yeah.
Oh, for the messages?
Yeah. I was hoping I wouldn't hurt anybody's feelings by not being able to track them down.
Why is this not showing up? That's kind of weird. Oh, because I have it turned off. I'm a dumb. Alright, guys. So here's what's going to happen now. Exus and I are going to do something between game playing. We were doing Destiny. What we're going to do now is probably going to cost me more subs than I have. I think I've lost 3 subs this stream because people are like, fuck you having a birthday, asshole.
You gained 1, I think.
I did gain 1, but I've lost 2. Rahul! I'm sorry you're late, but you wish the happiest birthday. I love you so much. You're an amazing person to watch and work with. If you can't tell, you're very drunk too. But happy birthday, brother. I wish you all the best. Thank you so much. Emma Star! Pax South Aristist. Okay, so we know who Emma Star is.
We
That's
know that
Reckless.
Rec is just a little drunk, maybe, based off of that spelling.
No. He's continuing a trend that he started on previous donations, actually. Because he's awesome. Pax South Aristist. No, he's continued to spell South incorrectly many times.
Is it just getting worse?
It's getting funner. Rahul, I'm glad you... Thank you for coming in, man. And can stick around, because we're continuing to drink. Because I am pretty sure I owe people drinks. Didn't I just pull one out? And I also drank right through it. So you guys know where I'm at.
Okay. One more.
Oh, here you go. What's funny, gaming lawyer, I'm not sure. I'm rambling. I'm trying to catch up on chat. I'm still half a dozen messages away. So... What am I drinking now? Captain Morgan Pineapple Rum. Guys, finally.
That's
something
alright.
that isn't 35+% fucking alcohol by volume. What do we have here? No, never mind. It's 35 fucking percent alcohol by volume.
You're fine.
I didn't check any of these shooters, apparently, for alcohol by volume, but whatever. They were $2. So...
Well, you know, you got the Rebel Mints and the Patron Silver out of the way.
Guys, so I mean,
Those-
you guys can see what I'm drinking right here. This was, my finger is fucking huge. So much alcohol by volume, but again, it's not affecting my mind. It's affecting the fact that my mouth, it's numbing my lips.
You gotta do the pose.
Pose?
Don't. I'm just kidding.
Here's the Captain Morgan pose for you guys, stream style. I got my leg up on something. Andrew, Rahul, give me 3. Andrew, stop it. Thank you so much to Rex. So, by the way, we need to keep track of all these. We need to make sure that green gets adjusted accordingly. So, first off, Rec. 17
Robbie's
so far.
here. Say hi to Robbie.
Hi, Robbie. I haven't caught up in chat. Hold on. I've got... Shit. I will go back through at the end of the stream, and I will adjust those later. I will have to do it then. Let me catch up on chat. There you go, Rick. Pack South, Pack Souther, Pack Southest, Pack Southerist.
Okay.
If I don't reply, it's because you're getting close to belligerent. 40% of some random Italian shit. I don't know... What's Italian alcohol? She used to be a bartender, guys, for a certain amount of time, and she also does alcohol orders, so she knows a hell of a lot more about alcohol than I do, even though neither of us are really drinkers.
You're the Italian.
I am the Italian, but I don't know alcohol, so... specifically Sicilian, I
don't
believe we
know.
learned a few years ago.
Grey Goose is like French.
Well, that's not Italian.
But that's not Italian.
It's
so-
romance, so there's a relation there. Do the pose. Oh, okay, that's why you can't. Join your Not Safe for Work channel. We have videos with full details.
Have you had a drink yet?
Robbie, but thank you so much for showing up. I haven't drank yet.
Yeah, hi Robbie. He liked your message.
That's only half.
No, that was good. I just heard all the bubbles going through. Oh no. Oh, it begins.
Why are you making me hiccup?
Ew.
Rum.
Okay, so
That's
are we-
fucking tequila's job. And when I hiccup, I burp, and that's not good for Exus, who is in close proximity to me.
Okay.
Kang, I hope you're still here. Because I still call you mentor, and you're probably thinking, face fucking palm, this is not my prodigy. Please, no one think of me when you think of him.
You have at least 3 streamers in your chat right now, and they're probably just like, what
At
the
least.
fuck is he doing?
It's like, don't think of this guy in the same proximity as any of the rest of us. So are we caught up, do you think, on the birthday roster?
I think so.
Okay.
Andrew? Oh yeah, you got Andrew. He came back.
He's
Robbie!
up here somewhere.
You got
Robbie!
Mike is mostly Romanian and Turkish on my father's side, and a little bit of everything in Europe on my mother's side. You're a mutt.
Let me share. I am.
Hey.
I wanted to add to that.
You interrupted me
I'm sorry.
though. I am Scottish and German. Big surprise. Go for it.
Scottish. With legs wide open under the webcam. Welcome to the stream. He'll show you everything. Are you talking about me picking up my leg and putting it on the desk? Yeah, I don't wear boxers, so if I flashed you guys, I'm sorry if you got an up shorts shot.
They didn't, but now they know that you don't wear boxers.
Oh, I haven't worn boxers in years. And that's not the alcohol saying that. I openly admit that to anyone outside my house, including the elementary school age children walking home. I don't do that. I'm sorry, I lied.
Okay.
But I don't.
Do we want to move on to this game?
User designated driver. Yeah.
not?
Okay, so one more thing. Oh, heritage. On my dad's side, he's half Italian, half Pennsylvanian Dutch. Specifically, half Sicilian, half Pennsylvania. So half Italian, half German, if you want to be general. Half Sicilian, half Pennsylvanian Dutch, if you want to do that. We did hit another sub, another random sub, so that's awesome. So that's the, and I'm not joking about this, guys, 8th time that the channel has hit 1640.
Oh.
Can we hit this sub goal already and move on? And then on my mother's side, the only thing that I know about my mother's side, and this is unfortunate, is that she was 1/8 Native American. So therefore, I am 1/16 Native American. That leaves freaking 7/16 of my body that I don't know about. I don't know what the rest of her is, so...
I'm 1/16 Cherokee.
Cool. Alright, so guys, here's what's going to work up next. We may, now that I've caught up with chat, I may ignore chat for a little bit. What's going to happen now is there's a game called Mind Trap. It's old. This has existed. I'm pretty sure that Mind Trap has been out since longer than I've been in the military, which means longer than I've been in my 20s. And depending on what the birthday cake says right now, when I hit regenerate, oh, now I'm 15.
Was
so
that supposed
the 15's a minimum too.
Okay.
So anyway, the game's old. So, but it's tough as fuck. So what's going to happen is we're going to spend a little while doing this game. She's going to ask me a question. If I cannot, within a reasonable amount of time, come up with some sort of approximation of the correct answer, I'm going to have to drink. I've already been drinking. I am 5 shooters in, which is also another thing that's not on this screen. And...
Your Anne is...
My what?
Your Anne.
Anne?
Anne. Your wallpaper.
Oh, she's fucking staying. That's not going anywhere.
That's fine, but she's not even centered on your little black box.
That's true. Let's do that. And there we go.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Better. Thank you.
I thought it was fine that she wasn't being covered by the cake. That's why I left her on the left, but she herself is not being covered by the cake. So
put it over in the bottom left. There you go.
Properties, I have absolutely down 5.
All right.
So we are 5.5 shooters in, going to continue to drink alcohol and answer brain teaser questions, just in case anyone was confused about the little effect that alcohol has on me. It's only physical. It's my freaking lips going numb from the high alcohol volume content. So, on your dad's side is Mexican and Aztec Indian. Mom's side is German, Italian, and Cherokee Indian. Neat stuff. You took the genealogy test where you spit in a tube. Shot in the dark here. Exes has some Irish in her. Close.
Scottish.
I mean, she said it. You were here, but...
Yeah. I don't think I have any Irish.
You're not half and half or anything like that. You just know what you have on one side.
Dad's a muggle, mom's a witch.
The fuck does that mean?
Half and half. Come on. I'm wearing a fucking Slytherin.
So, no, that has to do with
right
your
now.
fangirlism. So... She's fully this, you're full, and he's fully that?
No.
Okay, so there's still some mix going on there.
Oh, yeah. My
Okay.
mom's side is German, and my dad's side is mostly Scottish, tiny little bit Cherokee, and some other things. But mostly those two.
Okay. That's neat.
Blue eye thing.
Gotcha, Red. Gotcha. Were your eyes closed when you spit in the tube? You see... The and Mike, I hope you continue that discussion in chat. Let me do a quick check here. I need to grab something. No, I don't need to check. Go ahead. Go ahead with the question.
Okay.
Thank you so much, guys, for hanging out here. It's my birthday stream. I'm not even playing a fucking game at the... Well, okay, we are playing a game.
Not really
It means a lot that you guys are here. That's all I asked. Was for you guys to show up. Thank you so much for everything, though. So let's go ahead and start with the first mind track question. If I get it wrong, if I don't get it right quick enough, whatever. I gotta keep taking these shooters, these high freaking alcohol by volume shooters. So
okay. So question number 1: what is the third hand on a watch or clock called?
initial answer is second hand, but that's a little weird, isn't it? Because it's third hand, second hand. Is it a trick question for that reason?
Well, you can't ask yes or no questions.
Okay, so fuck it. Second hand.
Yes.
Woohoo! Unfortunately, nothing happens like Kate Beckinsale showing up at the fucking door if I get questions right. So good for you guys. Marana? Carla. Please let me know if I pronounced that incorrectly.
Okay.
And Dominic Jordan. Oh, I'm sorry. I was looking down at the stream labels, not up at the alerts.
That name doesn't match.
Shooter count should absolutely go below the alerts, though. So let me fix that, guy. Let me fix that real quick, guys.
Thank you guys for subscribing.
Thank you guys for the subscriptions.
Appreciate it.
Especially since I'm doing a little something different. I know that the stream currently says that I'm playing Destiny 2, but that's because I can't change it to Mind Trap because it's not a freaking video game. So thank you guys for the new subscriptions. Go ahead. So is this where you're hiding? Phoenix Goddess! Hi, Mike's lady. I'm sorry. Hi, woman who owns Mike? I don't know how to correctly do that, so... How old am I? Star Fox! So, I am 15 going on 53. That's how old I am today.
Sounds like Marina.
Sounds like Marina. Okay. And happy birthday. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining in. I'm not sure how you got here, whether it was a recommendation or because you searched for Destiny and it said I was playing Destiny and you're like, hey, that's a cool looking thumbnail, which I hope you said because I worked hard on that. Thank you for showing up. I do play Destiny most of the time, though, so I'm going to go ahead and leave it as a Destiny 2 stream for a little bit until I actually change games.
Phoenix Goddess owner/handler.
She's your owner/handler. Okay, Phoenix. I don't know what it took for you to catch him out in the wild, but I hope you sufficiently stocked his Pokeball to be nicely equipped with cushions and stuff. So there you go. Next question.
It's a long one.
So I hope you guys can hear her well. I'm going to try to get the mic a little closer to her, but go ahead.
Okay. When Sid Shady was working for a living as a bootlegger, his customers brought him the barley and he would manufacture the moonshine. Shady always took 1/10 of the whiskey as his payment. One day, Sam Slug received exactly 1 liter of whiskey after Shady had removed his fee. How much whiskey was produced from Sam's barley before the fee was removed?
Okay. I know that this one doesn't have a diamond, but you're going to have to give me that, if it's okay. Go ahead and give diamonds on all of them.
And I can repeat and stuff, too.
The thing is, you're talking about whiskey and moonshine. First off, does the answer have anything to do with the fact that we're talking about 2 different alcohols? Or am I to assume, being an alcohol unknown person, that whiskey and moonshine are not the same thing? Is that part of the solution or anything?
Does not apply.
Does not apply? Okay. So is it just simple math or is it something more complicated?
It's a long freaking answer, but...
Go ahead and read. Let me know.
The answer?
Well, not read it out loud.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'll catch up on chat. Star Fox, I'll do it again, but I don't want to do it too often. So, I am 53 or am I 68? Almost, Star Fox.
Just going up.
Almost. You got me almost there.
Okay. It's math.
Guest list. Red says guest list. Who did I miss? Phoenix Goddess. Yo. Mm-hmm. Guys, if I was absolutely at all affected by my alcohol, would I be able to type that quick and shit? No. It's just my lips that are numb, not my fingers. She clubbed you over the head and dragged you back to her cave. Dude, video. It was both frightening and arousing, so when you got back to the cave, you had a boner. Coma boners.
Aroused? What was it from Fry?
Fear-roused. Scare-roused.
Scare-roused.
No, I'm actually thinking about Horrible Bosses 2, when Jennifer Aniston was basically raping Charlie Day's character in his sleep by giving him coma boners and then writing him. I fantasize about Kate Beckinsale doing that to me.
This is appropriate.
Is the stream appropriate?
It's not.
Sorry, Star Fox. I hope your parents aren't watching.
Star Fox and Kang both need to just put the earmuffs on.
Kang's no. Kang's a grown up. He
Kang...
just streams like a, family friendly guy. Kang is absolutely grown up.
Obviously,
I'm so fucking glad that he showed up.
But when you're around kids, you still cuss, and Kang knows.
Very good. Kang and One Shot Girl, guys. I have actually talked to those two specifically and said, look, I admire the fact that you guys can do family friendly so well. I can't. Yeah, scoot up a little bit. Doesn't feel like I'm filling my hat.
Are you ready?
So you read the answer.
I did.
So it doesn't have anything to do with the straight math because it's actually kind of easy.
So he always took a tenth of the whiskey as his payment.
Whoa. I didn't say give me the answer.
That's not the answer. Rephrasing the question. Or restating the question, I guess.
So, okay, so whiskey and moonshine. So I'm just assuming that moonshine is whiskey.
Yes.
Okay.
So he always took a tenth of the whiskey as his payment. And the guy received exactly 1 liter of whiskey after Shady had removed his fee. How much was produced before the fee was removed?
Okay, so is this a straight math problem?
Yes.
Okay. Unfortunately, the math comes down to something like 11.1.1111111.
Just give me how many liters plus how many tenths of a liter, or, 1 point something, 2 point something. You can look at the question. I'm a little surprised because you watch mathematics YouTube videos for fun.
So this is just a straight math answer.
Yes. Stop.
The problem is
too far into it.
The problem is, assuming that 1 liter is 9 parts of 10 means that it goes into the 11th sort of territory. So
if you have 10
1,100,
you have a liter.
Right, but after the payment.
Then you have a liter plus a tenth of a liter. Whatever.
No. If this says 1.1 liters, it's wrong.
Why?
Because 1/10 of what was produced. Does it say 1.1 liters?
No.
Okay, I was gonna say it's wrong.
I'm trying to give you answers or like suggestions.
No, it's 1.1 repeating liters, or 1,111 milliliters, however you want to state it. That's my answer because that's correct.
Okay, there you go.
There must have been 1 liter and 1/9 of a liter before Shader removed his fee. Since what? Okay, so I'm correct. So you guys can math me in chat. 1/9 of a liter is 0.1 repeating liters. So I was correct. Okay. So bam, I'm gonna take a drink of dew. How do you spell Phoenix, Star Fox? It's O-E first. I know it sounds a little counterintuitive, but it's O-E. Phoenix. Not only do we have a wife, I'm sorry, she's her own person. Not only do we have a viewer in chat that has that name, but I fucking stayed in Phoenix last night. I drove up to Phoenix, we stayed there, and we came back. No, Phoenix is Phoenix. So, you are a grandma, Phoenix, and I know this because Mike's open with stuff. Tranger Jane, what the hell happened? Pervert? I'm just now catching up on chat, guys. When was I perverted? I don't remember what we were talking about at the time.
Something about kids. I don't know.
Oh, was it when I was talking about how I talked to the kids walking by out the front of the house about something? Barely off the teat. One Shot Girl is tall. Dude, Mike, One Shot Girl is taller than I am. And probably taller than you, because I think I'm taller than you. But, fuck family friendly. There you go, Allison. How do I address that? Phoenix, how old are you? Because you're going to be older than 49 to be pervert? What? You can be pervert at any age. I've been a pervert since I was fucking born, probably. Math is hard. So I got that math right, by the way, guys. I'm 38 and don't tell me what you can and can't do. Yeah! Star Fox, by the way, Phoenix. Star Fox is 11. He's cool. He's cool. He's hung around. No one is trying to math you. Oh, yeah. Don't math me, guys. I will math you under a rock or to the table. Because drinking reference. The quarter of the ninth is hard. Oh, yeah. You guys can feel free to jump in. I'm not going to read chat while I'm answering these questions. So feel free to jump in. You are a wife, but I'm not going to refer to you as the wife because, again, you're your own person. So I think we're the same height. You're 5'9". Oh, I'm 5'8". I don't know why I thought I was taller than you. Maybe you just look short because you tuck in your shirt. All right, moving on.
I wonder if anybody in chat knows how old or how tall I am, roughly, compared to you.
I have said so on stream, but I don't expect anybody to have fucking viewed everything.
Clara Clatter has an uncanny ability. Fuck that. Her name changed.
If you want, you could skip. It doesn't matter.
Stupid. Her name changed. And it doesn't apply to this. So,
okay.
Clever Clara has an uncanny ability to be able to listen to the radio, carry on a conversation, or even watch TV while reading a book. One night, Clara was watching TV while reading a book when suddenly the power went out. Her husband decided to go to bed. However, Clara kept reading even though the room was completely dark. How could she continue to read?
Candlelight? Wait, okay, so what's the... so read the answer, please.
Read the answer?
To yourself.
I already did.
Is it one line?
Yes, but... However, Clara kept reading even though the room was completely dark.
It's fucking daytime.
Is that your answer?
Yes.
You're wrong. The room was dark. It was in Braille. Take a drink.
Oh, that's fine. Okay, so guys, I quickly answered that question without paying attention, so I'm fine. I would have been able to figure it out. I'm fucking fine taking a drink. I answered too quickly, so. Everybody is sharing heights. So the fact that Star Fox is 4'5", guys, should probably clue you into the fact that they're 11.
Guessing that I'm 4'5" though? I mean, maybe he just thinks
I'm
super short.
Yeah, Red. Oh, Red was stating his own.
Okay. Yes,
so yeah, Mike, I'm 5'8". I might be 5'8" point something, but
right.
whatever.
I'm sorry. He was talking about his height. That's good. He's not assuming that.
You shrinked? You shrunk did? I don't know about that. I think that means that you were measured by two not identical measuring devices. That's what I would think about that.
So Phoenix.
He did tuck in his shirt. Why do I do that? You look like such a dork. Mike, we got you. You're fucking mine. I'm mentioning that every time ever. R&E or pocket-sized couple. I'm not fucking pocket-sized. I'm normal. I'm 1 inch short of the national average or worldwide average for men height. Anyway, guys, I'm taking a drink because I answered that question in too much haste. It did say in the dark. So, obviously, reading in the dark does not imply either candlelight or sunlight. So, I just was being quick about it.
Okay, this one you can ask yes or no questions.
Oh, I think that I should be able to anyway, but go ahead.
I know, but you're allowed to.
Allowed to and gonna are different things, I guess.
Yeah, true. And you need to reset your age. So, you...
Starbucks again, not too quick, but yeah.
It's been a while.
68. I'm 46 today, guys.
Eyes up, Guardian. Jesus, 6 foot.
I thought you were 6'4", Reckless, but okay, I knew you were over 6 foot. Point from Vaping Gamers is 6'4", and I gotta say, and I mention it every fucking time I get reference, every time I get a chance to, watching 6'4" Point from Vaping Gamers give 4'11" Sophie Brecca a hug is one of my favorite memories from this year. It was this year's PAX back in January. I had known Sophie for months at that point. Her and I had met at VidCon 2016 back in June last year. Her and I had known each other for quite a long time. And so that's why I went to her booth, because she was actually working there at PAX. And so they had just met each other, but she had been giving everybody else hugs, so she gave him a hug, and that was funny. So you were were you needing me to catch up on chat or to do this?
Either way, I was just.
Let me
gonna
catch up on
say,
chat before, so because I can't do chat while.
Red, you are exactly a foot taller than I am.
There you go, Red. Well, actually a little bit more. I don't think you're quite 5'1" yet.
I'm
Where you're
5'1.5".
When you wear shorts, it looks like you're
Excuse
wearing
you.
pants. That's because I get long shorts, though. He has no fashion sense. You usually dress him yourself, but you didn't have time that day. It fucking shows, Phoenix. It shows. You were trying to look professional? How dare you? You were coming to a house of streamers. We dress like this, Mike. Why don't you look like a streamer? You look like a grandpa. Professional grandpa. You heard Mike look like such an at VidCon that our son stole his fire and hit on the ladies. Your son was actually doing quite fine playing with ladies at the PS4 and then back outside of the pool. So there you go. Go ahead.
Ready? Okay. Shadow was vacationing in the Middle East. While walking alongside the shore of the Dead Sea, Shadow noticed a body wearing only a bathing suit floating face down in the water. The autopsy reported the cause of death as drowning. There were no physical marks or scars found on the body. It was this noticeable absence of physical damage that caused Shadow to be certain the person was murdered and dumped into the Dead Sea. What would lead Shadow to this conclusion?
Because in the Dead Sea, you float. So drowning could not have been the cause.
True.
Bam! Drinking my dew. And then I'm going to have to kiss Exis and ask her to refill. Or I could refill it. Either way. Let me refill it. I'm going to have to refill my dew, guys, because I'm working down on my dew so fucking much because I'm answering all these questions correctly despite being almost 6 shooters in. Because alcohol doesn't do shit to me. Except make me throw up sometimes. Why am I wearing these? It doesn't even affect my ability to make my lovely, way the fuck hotter than me wife laugh. So, there you guys go. I'll be right back, guys. I'm just refilling my dew. In fact, there you go. Bam. And she will tell you which one of those are thumbs up or thumbs down. Probably a whole bunch of fucking thumbs up.
Fucking thumbs up. Leanna Vamp.
Yes, please keep naming them if you can.
I don't know.
Victoria Justice.
Victoria Justice.
You better fucking thumb up.
Avril Lavigne. Who apparently I look like. Lace? Ribeiro?
Close. Lies.
Uh-oh. Blake Lively? She's a Jenner. I don't know. I'm not doing too well. That's... shit. 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 Guys, help me. Natalie Portman sideways looks weird. Victoria, no.
Nope. Paris
I don't
Nicole.
know. Okay, Emily.
Emily Ratajkowski.
Yeah. I don't know.
Mila Ryshkova. Heather Vandeven. Just thumbs up or thumbs down. I'll name them. Ashley Skye.
I can't even see her face. I don't know. It's like a...
Zoe Saldana.
Yeah.
Sarah Shahi. Kate Beckinsale.
Yeah. Okay, you're back.
No, I'm fucking going through this list. Kristen Kruk.
Mm-hmm.
Marissa Miller.
Mm-hmm. You don't know somebody's name?
Natalia Velez.
Okay.
Sarah Underwood.
Yeah.
Shay.
Yeah.
Nina Dobrev.
Amber.
Teresa Palmer.
Okay.
Those two are easy to mix up. Teresa Palmer. Olivia Wilde.
Mm-hmm.
Mylynn Sarley. Amber Heard.
I would have gotten these names eventually, but there were
Maria
like
Menounos.
3 in a row.
Carla Asa. You would not have got her name.
No.
Melanie Iglesias. Jennifer Connelly. Yeah. Emma Watson. I will catch up on chat after naming the hotties peoples. Candace Bailey. Mila Kunis. Kate Mara. Helga Love Katie.
Really?
Alice Gresson. Ariana Grande. Keira Knightley. Leanna Vamp. Leanna Tweeden would not be on this list. Victoria Justice. Avril Lavigne. Liz Ribeiro. That's how she pronounces it.
I was
Blake Lively.
not really that close.
Blake Lively. Kendall Jenner, the only hot Kardashian. Katrina Bowden. Zoe Deutsch. Deutsch, I actually heard her pronounce it. Lily Collins.
Now I'm getting them the
I
second
get those.
time around.
I get those two. I'm mixed up. Kate Bosworth.
Okay, we hit full circle.
Nope. Genesis Rodriguez. And Paris Nicole. That might be the last one. Yeah, Emily Ratajkowski. Okay, so that was the ladies. I gotta say, Exodus did pretty damn well. I mean, guys, I fucking married her. So anyway, I don't need the headset. Oh, I'm gonna wear one of them, just in case of alerts. Keep hitting me.
I'm sorry.
All right,
I did
so
smack him earlier because you kept cussing.
Rylo's hot. He is. Why? Thank you, Red and Mike's wife. Ryan was so cute. He made Foxyzilla want to be. There's that due to high salt content. They're responding to what I was saying earlier. Kittens kill them. Sorry, you were seeing Blade Runner. Hey, good for you, Caleb. That just came out today. So they're all named shit. Interesting. No, check Discord. What am I checking Discord for?
Yeah, that cool fucking bottle.
What in the motherfuck is that?
I don't know what that is.
It looks like. What did you wrap in netting? I don't know what that is.
Just comes with it.
Well, I mean, I don't know what I'm... Okay, did he say what it's looking at? That looks interesting. Apparently, I typed that.
I typed that. I didn't want him to just be ignored.
No. Well, I mean, I was away.
Okay.
I don't know what that is. It's not a mojito or anything like that. How objectifying. You're kidding. You let your husband do them all? Phoenix. You
Good
get
choice.
the thumbs up.
Margot Robbie is bae. She is.
Margot Robbie, she's not on that fucking slideshow.
No.
How fucking rude of me.
Yep.
God, you remember all the names? You're bad with names. There was only one that I couldn't remember the last time, and that was Natalia Velez. I had messed up. I thought that she was Carla Asa, and then Carla Asa's picture came up. So that one I had to remember or go back and look up. Play the game star. All right, we're getting there. Screw that. You're not hiding who. There you go, Phoenix. Awesome. You don't see Marty. Caleb, again, agreed. Absolutely. Only one that you knew was Mila Kunis, Emma Starr, and Beckinsale. Probably because of this stream.
Definitely because of the stream.
It's Italian. I'll be right back again. No, Phoenix, fuck that. Having a fucking go-ahead celebrity list? Who gives a shit? Go ahead.
Let's return to the scene, said Shadow. Shadow and Roger Ragtop drove to the deserted storage house. They walked down one of the many halls on the 3rd floor and stopped in front of the 9th door on the left-hand side. The area had been cordoned off with police tape. Shadow removed the tape and pulled the door open.
That's a fucking long one.
Oh, I'm only halfway. They entered the room and Roger retold his story. Sam Slug swore he was going to kill me when he got out of jail. Last week he was released. He saw me on the street, so I turned and ran into this old storage house. With so many rooms, I didn't think Slug would find me. Then, to my horror, I saw the doorknob slowly turn. As the door started to swing towards me, I panicked and I started to shoot. I didn't mean to kill him, but rather scare him off. Shadow looked at Ragtop and replied, "That story will never hold up. Why not?" Fucking stupid.
Some of these, I will say this while you're reading the answer. Some of these are dumb. Very few of them, but once in a while, they are dumb.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to tell me that this is a dumb one after reading the answer, go ahead.
I feel like I would have to read this again and maybe again for you to catch it.
Well, I mean, did you read the answer?
Yeah.
Okay. So the unique thing that immediately gets me is that in a storage facility, you have to have access to the door. So the fact the so many stores thing, it doesn't matter because it's a storage facility. You only have access to what you're able to get into. And so the fact that's the case kind of
doesn't apply, unfortunately. So
okay.
They walked down one of the many halls on the 3rd floor and stopped in front of the 9th door on the left-hand side. And blocked off with police tape. They removed the tape and pulled the door open. And
remove the tape. Why would he fucking change the tape? So he didn't walk into that room in the first place because he would have removed the tape. No, okay, no, never mind. That's not technically applicable. Go ahead.
So his story was that he was going to kill me when he got out of jail, when he was released. He saw me on the street, so I turned and ran into this old storage house. With so many rooms, I didn't think he would find me. Then, to my horror, I saw the doorknob slowly turn. As the door started to swing towards me, I panicked and started to shoot.
So there's another thing. Storage units don't have doors that swing towards you. They have doors that fucking roll up because they're storage units.
You're on the right track, but
okay, but not quite there.
Not quite there.
Usually in these sorts of questions, when they specify, again, I'm not reading chat, guys. You guys can continue. Feel free to fucking jump in. I'm not reading chat until I'm done with the question, so you guys can have fun with it.
Chat's funny. It's totally unrelated. It's just
gotcha.
Husband's atomic farts. I feel her.
Mike, what are you doing, dude? I only burp around Exis. I don't fart. So, except that one time that we never speak about.
It's never happened.
That I've said while I speak about it.
Okay.
I mean, am I close enough? Is it?
Sure.
Okay.
His story had one flaw. He forgot which way.
I'm sorry, you drunk?
Forgot one slaw.
I forgot one slur.
Yeah. He forgot which way the door swung. He said he pulled it open.
Okay, so here's the thing.
So
here's another thing that kind of went into me. If the door said that as the door swung outward, I immediately would have cut that. Why? Architectural design for at least the last 100 fucking years is that a door will swing open into a domicile. And the reason why I know that is because I read a story in a book called, I want to say it's something like The Many Short Stories of J.G. Ballard. But there was a short story of a guy who, in some distant future, everyone lives in one city. And this one city is inside this gigantic cube. But people are only allowed so much space per person because of population overhaul. At some point, decades before, the rule on architectural design had changed to where doors swung outward because people were allowed so few square footage that per person that the door swinging inward, you could hit a fucking bed or a closet or something like that. So doors would start to swing outward into a hallway. And if you think about this, everybody, whatever home, apartment, anything like that, your door swings inward. That's not on accident. So if they said a door swinging outward, I immediately would have known there was a problem. But The door swinging inward was also kind of an issue on a storage unit because doors swing up. They don't swing. They just fucking roll up. Additionally, even if it was an actual door in a storage unit where the point is to put as much into that fucking room as possible, the door would swing outward because it's not a domicile. So that's what set me off. One of the things that set me off was the door thing. So, gaming lawyer, I blame you for my husband's atomic farts. You think some gourmet spicy Korean ramen is going to happen soon? Wow. Small price to pay. The problem has not improved now that Mike has a correct brand of gourmet spicy Korean ramen. My farts keep her warm now. Especially when I fart under the blanket and pull it over her head. I don't do that second step, but I gotta say, farting under the blanket, I mean, especially if you create that little crease in the middle, there's nothing wrong with that. And then she fucking moves. Undisturbed. Noise have nothing to do with it. She will move in her sleep right after I fart without fucking fail. And I can't help what goes into her fucking nasal cavities when that happens while she's sleeping. And if she awakes because of that, it's only her fault because of her unconscious movements. We have lost 6 viewers since we started talking about farts, maybe.
Okay. Buckshot was on a bear hunting vacation. One day, he left camp and headed south. Half a kilometer along, he saw a bear, but it ran off. Continuing along for another half kilometer, he spotted the bear again. The bear noticed him and headed east at full speed. Half a kilometer later, Buck caught up with the bear, only to find that he hadn't loaded his gun. The bear realized Buck's intentions and continued to run east. Buck followed, and half a kilometer later, he again caught up with the bear, took aim, shot, and missed. Disgruntled with himself, Buck walked the 1 kilometer north to his camp to sulk about his misfortune. What color was the bear?
White.
Why?
North Pole.
Yep. So, it had to be
You guys think that are you still here? Keep talking about the fucking... Do you guys use a doormat? Yes, we do. Alcohol doesn't affect me in one fucking way. I'm almost 6 shooters in, and I get this fucking shit. So, screw your guys' alcohol nonsense.
White, it only had to be a polar bear because the North Pole is the only place where you can go 1 kilometer
south, 1 kilometer east, 1 kilometer north, and still be in the same position.
It is also the only pole where you will find a polar bear and quite possibly such a ridiculous situation.
Also, a bear of any kind because there are no bears in Antarctica. You smoke hella pot, Caleb? I know.
If you were blindfolded and placed in front of a large bowl containing 50, 20, 10, and $5 bills, and you were allowed to take 1 bill at a time until you have taken 4 bills of the same denomination, what would be the largest amount of money you could draw?
50, 20, 10, 5. Correct?
Those are it. Yes.
505.
Why?
4 50s, 3 20s, 3 10s, 3 5s.
Well, you don't want to hit 4 because then you would stop.
But when you stop, you count that bill. I'm sorry. What was the end of the question? Before hitting 5 or without hitting 5?
You were allowed to take 1 bill at a time until you have taken 4 bills of the same denomination. What would be the largest amount of money you could draw?
4 50s, 4 is 200. Oh, that's probably where I fucked up. 4 50s is 200. 3 20s is 60, 260. 3 10s is 30, 290. And then 3 5s is 15, 305. So 305, not 505.
305.
305. Taking a drink at do.
What the hell?
Keep going. This game's easy, guys. High off my... Caleb, that's not going to happen. I'll watch you, though. But we will absolutely visit. Again, we got plane tickets already fucking purchased. We'll be there next month. I'd drunk text you and you'd reply every time. Exactly. I don't fucking do drunk shit. I have a Twitter, a Discord, a Facebook, and I would make an Instagram in my drunkenness. So I don't get drunk. Fuck that. Sorry, Red. I keep getting the questions right. I can't drink when I'm getting the questions right. Yeah, you should fucking drink every time I get a question right.
Oh, no. Oh my god.
This is why she doesn't play the game with me anymore, guys.
I would.
We did this once,
die.
and she's like, fuck no. Same thing with Trivial Pursuit, and also Star Wars Trivia. She doesn't play any of those with me anymore. She also probably wouldn't play any of those with her dad. You're done? Good girl. This is number 2 for you. Putting that over here. I'll start your next one off.
All right, sweet tea.
Sweet. Okay, I just grabbed the darkest.
Yeah.
I
know.
figured
all
it was a
of the
good.
Deep Eddy
I figured it was a good contrast to what you had already.
This one doesn't smell like our bottle smells.
You'd kill you if you did that. Oh, okay.
It doesn't smell like anything, does it? It's freaking me out. So.
No, actually, that smells like tea to me.
Does it?
Yeah. I don't.
Smell
I
like
don't even drink tea.
I don't know. Working at a bar, the first thing I do when a new liquor comes in is I crack it and I smell it. Because it's like, if it's a flavored, obviously I'm not going to smell like just straight tequila, but there's a Deep Eddy peach that smells really good, and like I always just smell them. That's what me and the bartender do. We just smell them.
So it's just a weird thing you guys share, not a necessity for QA on the people. Okay. All right.
No, I don't actually have to know how every liquor smells. That's not what people ask.
Does she get shit-faced red? She kind of knows when she's getting toward her limit, I guess. So I don't know. If you had a phone, you would drunk test me and expect a reply every time. They're happy? I would not do so. I would mute our conversation.
Oh. Ready?
Sure.
There was a shipwreck at sea, and Buck, Lance, and Jack were washed ashore on a small island. Upon reaching shore, they promptly fell asleep from exhaustion. A short time later, Buck awoke and saw a box of bananas that had been washed ashore. Buck ate 1/3 of the bananas.
I was going to say, is this a fucking 1/3 set one aside question? Figure out the math. All right, go ahead.
Buck ate 1/3 of the bananas and went back to sleep. Lance soon awoke and upon seeing the box of bananas, ate 1/3 of what was left and then fell asleep. Jack woke next and assumed that the other two hadn't eaten any bananas, so he ate 1/3 of what remained. When Jack had finished, there were 8 bananas left over. How many were in the box originally?
$27. I'm drinking more dew, guys, because fuck brain teasers. Alcohol don't affect me.
Yeah, Mike, I kind of feel like that's...
People tell you should be a bartender
Within
because
the
you're
same
studying to be
thing.
a social worker, which is kind of a therapist, which is pretty much a bartender. No, Red, 27. So what you do is every time that there is an amount left, you think, okay, what's half that? Add it to the total, because that would be 1/3.
Yeah.
So when you were left with 8, you add 4 to that because that was half of what was remaining, which would represent 1/3 of the original total, which would bring you to 12. What's half that? 6. Add that to 18. What's half that? 9. Add that, you get 27. That's the original total. They ate 1/3 of what was there, 27, to bring it to 18. Went back to sleep. The second guy woke, saw 18, thought, oh, I'm going to eat 1/3. 6. Bring it to 12. Go back to sleep. The third guy woke, thought, oh, there are 12 here. I'm going to eat 1/3. 4. Go back to sleep, ending with 8. More complicated versions of this will do a thing where when you try to separate things into thirds, there was 1 left over. And so there is a number combination where the first person would set 1 aside, eat 1/3, go back to sleep. The second person would then have to set 1 aside to make thirds, eat 1/3, go back to sleep. So there are different variants of this thing.
How old are you?
How old am I?
46. Go.
No. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say. I am 22 today. All right.
Okay. Mr. Dodgers volunteered to be the chief organizer for the world's tetherball championships. There were 657 contestants from around the world. The tournament was set up whereby the winner would advance and the loser would be eliminated. Since there was an odd number of participants, the initial pairing leaves one player out. That player gets a bye and automatically advances to the next round. How many matches will Mr. Dodgers have to determine... How many matches will he have to schedule to determine the tetherball champion?
All right, this one is just another straight math one, isn't it?
Try figuring it out in your head.
Yeah, fuck. I'm not going to bother with that. So, 657?
657.
I believe the number of calculations that I've had to do equals up to be 9. But it just depends on how they ran it. So, the thing is, if you set someone aside, so from 627, you go down to 626. 627?
There were 657.
57. Okay, so you go to 656. What ends up happening, though, is you end up with a number of odd, even numbers from what remained until a certain amount of time. So you end up having someone who has a bye every round until you hit, I think it's the third round, then you have an odd number again. So you could throw that other person that kept getting whoever that kept getting a bye back into the mix, and now you have an even number. So I came up with a 9. I think it was 9. I didn't actually count the number of fucking calculations I did. 657.
And just to remind you, how many matches will Mr. Dodgers have to schedule to determine the tetherball champion?
1. Oh, fuck. Five. 8. 9, 10.
Take a drink.
What bullshit did they come up with?
6.
Oh, hold fucking on. I did the number of rounds, not the number of matches. I should have done that. I will fucking drink for being that kind of dumb. I would have been able to come up with the number of fucking matches if I thought that it was the number of matches, not the number of rounds. So
what's your new answer?
I am done. You want me to do a new answer? I'm going to drink anyway, but I'm going to go... Well, no, we'll fucking move on. We'll move on.
I will drink if you get this right.
The number of matches?
Yes.
Okay. All right, well...
Even though I fucking
I'm going to drink anyway
answer.
Because I got it wrong because I went with one version of the fucking question instead of the actual version. So, I'm going to drink anyway.
And I kind of know my limit. But it depends on, like, how quickly. Like, if I do 6 shots in a row, I'm fucking done. I can make it home.
657?
Not 1657, 657. But it just depends. I'm doing completely fine. Other than the fact that I said something instead of slug. I learned in Riylo's Skyrim drunk stream that 14 shots something. Jesus Christ. Usually I'll do like a couple drinks and then be done and drive home, okay? Why'd you mute us?
How long was that? Oh, no. I just did it.
You kept hitting your mute button.
No,
What
these
were you
two
doing?
right here.
Oh.
These two right here. One of
Using
them.
your fucking calculator.
Hold on.
I see.
Let me speak. One of these is mute for Discord. One of these is mute for OBS. So only just now. So Alpha Squad, guys. He is another content creator here on YouTube focusing on PC first-person shooter games. And so that's really all I was saying. So bam. So we were only muted for that little bit because I was using the calculator. So sorry, guys. I keep hitting my mute button. That was that. So one of the mute buttons for OBS is the numpad /. The other is a numpad *. So that's why. So when I'm doing a whole bunch of fucking dividing, that was probably a whole bunch of muting OBS. So I'm sorry, guys. To be someday you will give you 14.5. Will be good. Just 30 seconds? What did I miss?
Muted for 30 seconds.
Oh, yeah. Well, it was on and off because I was fucking dividing a number of times. But anyway, I'm about to come up with an answer to this and make X's drink, so... oops.
These sour Skittles are hurting my throat so much more than
656. No fucking... I'm so fucking angry at myself for doing any goddamn math. When in every match there's a loser, you need 656 losers to come out with a winner in a 656. I did this the fucking hard way, and I should take another drink for that. So, I'm fucking angry with myself for that. I'm taking another drink. I'm absolutely taking another drink. Does that block? It kind of does. I'm going to put this back somewhere else. Alright, guys. I'm taking another drink for that shit. I'm starting up yet another shooter, which reminds me I need to edit the number of shooters that I've done.
Say hi to AK-47.
Bang. Oh. Boom. 6 shooters, guys.
Ooh.
AK-47 Madeira. I have Naruto. I do not have Naruto. Alpha Squad, $10. Happy birthday. Have a shot for you too? Alright. Alpha Squad wants me to have a shot. Not just because of me being a dumb, but... Where did that text go? Oh, here we go. AK-47, you probably don't even know. I've never seen you before. I do not have Naruto. But you're going to end up on my birthday registry all the same. And I hope you come back. And I hope you stick around. I hope you subscribe. So I will see you either way.
And you're going to take a drink for Alpha Squad of the Kraken.
Ah, fuck. All right, guys. So this is the next drink. The Kraken. I'm going to see if I can get a zoom in. I know it's going to lose in focus. I got it. So, the Kraken, guys, was in a pretty unique looking bottle. This thing looks like a damn maple syrup bottle, almost. The maple syrup bottles usually only have one little loop in them, not two. Alpha Squad again. Thank you so much for the super chat. Is my girl Irish? No, she's part Scottish. We've actually talked about lineage here in chat a couple
times.
times.
Quite a bit tonight, yeah.
AK, don't do that. Don't do that. That's not a way to get followers. Don't do that. That's your one little warning. You just gotta keep regular. Oh, we're cheering. Battlefront 2 beta? Nah, Caleb. I'm not gonna do Battlefront 2. I gotta open this shit. Oh, by the way, I said I would tell you guys what this is. Black spiced rum. Give me. The Kraken is black spiced rum with fucking 35 goddamn % alcohol.
Buddy, what are you doing?
Can you tell me what the percentage numbers are of everything else in here? Jesus. I need to go break the seal again, by the way. Okay. I picked the fucking... All right, 35% alcohol by volume. She's going to let me know what the rest of the numbers are after I get back from taking a tinkle.
Do you want to know?
Fucking lay it on me and then read me a question and then I'm going to tinkle.
Okay. So, you have a...
Without telling me what they are, of course.
You have a 35. A 35. And a 47.
Why the fuck are shooters so goddamn mean?
That's fine. No, I cannot do a Scottish accent. Sorry.
Think, Shrek. That's a Scottish accent. This is the grossest shit I've tasted all fucking night. Holy shit. Black spiced rum? Who makes this? Go ahead.
Thank Gerard Butler. Shadow was cruising along in his powerboat when he came along to the Isle of Beguile, a place where the natives always lie and the visitors always tell the truth.
Oh, I already fucking know the answer. Go ahead. You know what? Stop reading the question, turn it over, start reading the answer. Is the answer anything along the lines of asking one of them what the other one would say and then choosing the opposite answer?
That doesn't count.
No, it does fucking count. I'm taking a drink of dew, and then you're going to have to read another question when I get back.
What is this?
All right, guys. So I learned this question. I learned this when I was a kid. I don't know what fucking PBS program I was watching, but if you have a group of people, I'm sorry, you don't even have to be groups of people. If you have one person that you know will always lie to you without fail, and one person that will always tell you the truth without fail, but you don't know which one is which, and you have something that you need to know, you need to get information out of them. Say, do I go through the left door or the right door to get to safety? You ask one of them. Again, you don't know what the other one would say, and then you choose the opposite door. Now let's go through the logical procession of why this is true. If you ask the truth teller what the liar would say, the truth teller is going to tell you the wrong door, because the truth teller is going to accurately tell you what the liar would say. You don't want to go through the door that the liar would say. If you ask the liar what the truth teller would say, well, the truth teller is going to tell you the correct answer, but the liar is not going to relay that information to you. They're going to tell you, again, the wrong door. So you choose, again, the opposite door. Bam. Both times you go through the opposite door and you end up on the route to safety. Something like that. So, again, I was a fucking child and I learned this stuff. This is just thinking through it in logical steps. Bam. Got a question, not drinking more alcohol, drank some dew. I will be right back after I evacuate more fluids.
Okay, unmuted. Checking Discord. Yeah, I just unmuted. That's the worst thing ever. Is he... I wonder if being an admin, if he's allowed to remove pictures. Because... Fuck. Okay. I downloaded it, so it'll be on his phone. That's a good one. I don't know if everybody... Oh, fuck. I also don't know how to remove... that? Okay. This is a good screenshot, guys. I don't know if it is going to focus on his face. No, not really. There's a really good screenshot.
Who the fuck did this nonsense? I'm deleting this right fucking now. Tabby. I guess you're in a disconnect at the right moment. Tabby, is that Tabish? Because there was a Tabish and a Tabby that did cards.
Yeah, that's Tabish.
Did he fucking do 2 then?
He didn't do 2.
Tabish did a card, and Tabby did one.
I don't know.
Tabby made me think it was someone else, who I honestly didn't think was going to show back up, so...
Okay.
Are we doing more of this, or are we moving on to Sexy Brutale? Because I'm fucking slaying it. The only 2 that I fucking drank for are ones where I was a little bit... just jumped on it really quickly without actually thinking it through, so...
Yeah, it is Tabish. Do you guys like this?
If you guys like this, we'll come back to it, but I was
Fucking
thinking...
cheating?
It's not cheating when I use my brain. But I was thinking that we would continue on, because we have at least a couple more games that we could do tonight. One of them is the Sexy Brutale. Exus and I have progressed a little bit past where we left off stream. But at the same time, I don't think really anybody's following those streams. So...
Can you move over a little bit?
To the right? No. No, I don't have room. Otherwise, any little left or right movement I make is going to cause leather sound of the mic. So, I mean, Tabish, did you do 2 cards? I mean, that's why I'm asking, because there was a Tabish and there was a Tabby. That's why I'm asking.
Tabby is Tabitha. Tabby with a Y is Tabish.
I think I saw a T-A-B-B-Y. I don't remember. I didn't get a T-A-B-I. I don't know. That's why I'm asking. Anyway, so we're going to move on now to doing Sexy Brutale, because that involves you. So we're going to do that. These, I mean, do I need any more proof? 6 shooters working on my 7th. I'm fucking good. So I don't need you, but I do need Steam. You did 1? What's so funny?
That screenshot over there.
So we're gonna bring up the Sexy Brutale. Wallpaper play. So guys, music might be loud for a second.
Oh, that's right. So Tabby was when Bibu asked if Tabby from Rex stream could leave a note.
Okay.
And then
But Tabby
Tabish
isn't a
left
T. So you guys are gonna have to remind me who exactly is Tabby over there, because they don't go by Tabby. So
ABI is Tabby.
why isn't PC Gaming? This does this fucking. This does. So this did this before, so I'm gonna have to. to but I don't know a Tabitha from that stream, so it's got to be some other username. Oh wait, I want this one. So, okay. Properties. Okay, so for some reason, guys, I have to do a window capture for PC games, whatever the fuck ever. You guys are seeing it's the sexy brutal. So, Everlasting Tears? Okay. I am surprised, but happy. So.
Alright, there's that music.
Remember that music. Alright, guys, so I'm gonna drop the sound down a little bit in the game. So there's that. Okay, so I should be able to hear us a little bit better with the music. So where we were at, we're at the last part now. The thing is, we don't even know who it is that we're supposed to be rescuing in some way. We are aware of who our antagonist is. However, we don't really fucking know anything.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
So we don't even know what the fuck we're doing. We think the thing is, the last helmet that we got access to, or the last mask, I should say. Oh fuck. Gave us the ability to go to different rooms of the mansion. And we changed this though. We got it back to a way where nothing was on fire. Actually, I'm kind of screwed right here. We got the ability to go to any room in the mansion, or at least any room that had this specific thing available to us. I'm fucked. Everyone is a little loopy on their B-Day. You can't take that as a fucking... No, we got the ability to go to certain rooms. Not every room had this, but you could activate the mask and learn its secret. So the problem with that, though, is you have to find out all these. So far, all it had done was it told us, and I'm gonna go ahead and correct the stream title, by the way, was just little random little flavor things. It didn't help us kind of discover anything. So that's what we are trying to figure out right now: is what exactly should we be doing in this last step? Now, I'm not saying jump in and help or anything like that. If you want to, that's fine, but only in a way such that you don't actually tell us what we're doing, but more along the lines of, why did 2 X's come through? All changes saved. Okay, so we will no longer show up under Destiny 2 streams, which is important. I don't want to false advertise or anything like that. Anyway, we're just trying to figure out what it is that we're supposed to do next. We don't actually know what that is at the moment. But this is pretty much the end of the game. We did something that caused all the fire to go away. I don't remember what it is. I don't think it had to do with leaving, because I don't think we can. Okay, so what I think I need to do is... resets time. Restarts the day. I think I have to quickly get through this door if I'm going to get out of here.
I think you're right.
I don't remember that, but here I go.
Because over time...
It lit up pretty quickly, though. So,
Yep.
Bam. Look at that. So if you guys don't remember, or if you guys just weren't here at the time, Ah, okay, we're about to reset it. What we're doing right now is we are a weird sort of a time traveler. And what we're doing is we are trying to solve the murders in this mansion. The guests that were invited to a party... I know I can't move any further to the left, but can you for the... Okay, there you go. They keep getting murdered. Now, we've saved all the murders but one. We have prevented all the murders but one. So that's what we're messing around with right now.
Oh, you actually went in.
Welcome back, Caleb. Okay, you guys are gonna get some story here, so this is gonna help. Lafcadio, it's been such a long time. Would you talk to Lucas? Something seems to be troubling him. He always looked up to you, you know. I know he teases you dreadfully about your lifestyle. What do you mean by that? But he respects you enormously. More than anyone I know. I believe he's always wanted to be more like you. Perhaps when he's a little older. Or more mature, I should say. Oh, you have our ring. Can I see?
I was gonna say, are you gay?
I'm not bringing that shit up on the stream. I'm just gonna make random innuendos. Okay, she's hugging our ring and then handing it back to us. I remember you presenting it to us when you married us. You must take it. Lucas will be missing it, I'm sure. Tell him I just needed a rest. This little guy is heavy. I hope he won't be mad that I'm missing the party. I know he loves the mansion, but this is all we've ever really needed. This right here. This is our perfect little world. Please, tell him I will wait for him, won't you? I'll be right here whenever he is ready. Kinda wish Lafcadio spoke, so I'd have something to go against right now. I don't have many female voices in me. Do you want to do this one? Do the bleeding lady, or the demon lady, or whatever the hell.
That was Eleanor, the Marquis's wife. She's always here, safe in this place. You've seen some of the truth now. The mansion was on fire. The guests died. Should have ended there. But the creature in the golden mask, somehow he brought them all back, torturing us over and over. I try to help them, try to find some peace in all this pain. He is so, so strong. But with that ring, I believe you can stop him. There is a secret place. Sixpence was so close. Take that ring to the room where Aram died. It will unlock the path. Eleanor left her mask for you. Take it.
So we played a little bit past this, you and I, not on stream, but this mask will give us the power to access the mirrors, I believe, for teleportation purposes. Eleanor was the life and soul that connected the people and places in the Sexy Brutale. Her mask allows you to travel by stepping into the mirrors placed throughout the mansion. Remember there was a place we kept trying to get back to, and we couldn't?
Bye, Allison. I didn't want to miss her.
Allison, good night. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for the donation. All very much appreciated.
Have a good night.
We couldn't get to that part of the mansion, so hopefully this allows us back in. You can now walk through any mirror in the Sexy Brutale. The movements of all staff and guests have also been revealed to you on the map, so that's also pretty helpful. That lets us know who is where when. See you later, Allison.
She always tried so hard to see the best in people. But it's what you will see, that will matter. Now look into the mirror.
Okay. I have to give him a voice in speaking. The sound effect there was something like that. I have never seen inside that place, you know. I'm not sure whether to rage impotently or just be quietly glad. Anyway, I've watched you, Lafcadio. Your arrival was somewhat unexpected. All these years, you've done your dutiful loop, dying along with sixpence in the chapel. Then, all of a sudden, one day, you're running around, ruining everything. It took me a little while to figure it out. And then, of course, I knew that bloodied creature had to be involved. I'm sure she has spun all the tales about me and what's happening here. I'm sure they have left out some rather important information. I will be utterly candid with you now, Boone. I could end this right now. I could end you. I have the power. Perhaps she is right, and I am a monster. But we might all be monsters here. I want you to see, to understand. Come with me. Now, the first question is, am I really a murderer? And to that, the answer is most assuredly yes. You see this man here? Dear Reginald, I killed him, stone dead. It wasn't my finger that pulled the trigger, but it was my command. Family as well, you know.
So time has stopped.
Yeah. Sixpence is frozen perfectly in time. His face shows disbelief and agony. The staff member looks grimly dispassionate. How do you know he's wearing a mask? He is doing his job without malice or pleasure. So, I'm not gonna be... I thought I'd be able to maybe grab his card or invitation or something. I don't know. But, being that there are no other circles in this room, I might as well continue on.
Yep, nothing to do.
Ah, the heart of the casino. Our dear friend Clay. Now, by the way, the door that I walked through in this room are not connected at all.
Yeah.
So this is some out of time or out of space weird shit. In this scenario, I had him die from a shot of venom from the same spider which would go on to devour his precious wife. He did like a drink, Clay, but never when he was working, you know. So you guys are seeing everyone that we've saved so far. I hope we go through all of them. There is almost a sense of sadness in this lifeless, mechanical eyes of Sixpence's prototype robot. The poison has burned the flesh around Clay's mouth down to the bone. It was a horrific way to die. Kind of reminds me of Skyfall. Again, not connected doors, so we're just going room to room where everyone died. So fitting. She was so beautiful. Trinity. The moth by moonlight. It was what Clay called her. She loved that name. A moth. So I thought it very fitting for her to be eaten by my giant spider. I never had one, you know. I'm sure nothing could possibly grow that big. But by gods, I wish they did. I would have kept it in a room just like this one. Him implying that this thing is fucking mechanical? I don't know. You cannot imagine the terror she must have felt, bound in thread and waiting for the end. A creature from a nightmare. Tequila's body is covered in deep cuts. I wonder if that's the room we go to next. Nope. This one was rather fantastical. When we found that fish, I did so want to believe the stories. A voodoo fish. I rather suspect it was just a guppy with some particularly bright colors. The man who sold it to me must have thought it was the most gullible person under the sun. But I wasn't paying for the fish. I was paying for the story. Eleanor called me a fool, but she did love to watch him in his tank. Best fortune I ever spent. I'd like to say that the Willow would never have hanged herself, but then a long time ago I stopped even trying to pretend I could understand what another person might do. Willow's face is contorted in agony. At one point you thought this creature held the answers, but he is just a fiction, a boogeyman. I wonder if it lets me go up here. What did Trina?
Nope.
Nope, what?
No, you can't go up the stairs.
But the mask, though. What did Trina?
What are you trying to get for your birthday?
Oh, I mean...
You got some.
I got some stuff. I got people to come by, and that was really important to me. That's what I wanted, and I got more than that.
And you got some magic cards.
I got cards. I got that amazing fucking birthday card full of a whole bunch of people. And then, you know, people came by and did more. So I'm trying to hit X right now because that's the key to activate the mask because I have the mask. I wonder if... Oh, wait. This actually is her mask for the candle that's active, but I don't need to mess with that right now. I thought this was the mask that helps me learn more about a room.
Oh, that's fine. Just keep going.
No problem, Star Fox. Miss Tequila Bell. What a voice. She was a living work of art. I murdered her with the notes of a song, and then had my staff throw her body down a garbage chute. The staff member appears to be taking a certain amount of pride in the carnage he has created. Tequila, bleeding to death from deep lacerations all across her body. So what happened to this one is she actually sung a note, and they made the glass behind her have the resonant frequency of that note, and it ended up crashing out and killing her, shattering outward and killing her. The stained glass window is smashed to pieces. Yeah, so that's what happened to this one. What's this game, Star Fox? It's called The Sexy Brutale. It's on Steam.
It's kind of like a murder mystery.
Grayson read, it really wasn't a party until those two got here. Grayson really is such a complete scoundrel. But my god, he's fun. Or he was, at least. Red really would have done anything for him. I'm almost certain that it would be so much more painful if Grayson had gone second and Red had to watch him die first. Yes. Perhaps I'll change this one.
It's been a while since your age has changed.
Ah. How old am I? I am 30 today. There we go. What kind of maniac imagines torturing a man this way? He gave his own life to try to save Grayson. I don't know what touching the bar was going to do for him, but whatever. Aram. I smelted him down in a furnace, like a big gold bar. My mansion has many strange and wonderful creations, but a lift that doubled as an incinerator, that would have been something. I like to think that if Aram were able to choose how he went, then perhaps he would have chosen something like this. Though, in a way, he almost did. So this one had a pair of people actually die inside this thing, thinking that they were going to access an elevator, but instead of being burned alive. There is a small hope that his heart gave out before he burned to death. Fire blasts from the furnace. Thanos. What a mind to waste. It wasn't just this mansion that he built, you know? There are similar works of architectural genius all over the country. He was a grouchy and often tiresome old man, but that mind was like a cracked diamond. At least his works will live on. Well, Boone, you have heard my confession. As I said, I am a murderer. This is not a brag or a boast. I am not good or clever for it. I am sinful and gross. I have killed everyone in this mansion, but there is one person who didn't die. Aram was only one of 2 people to die in that incinerator, so let's go take a look at Thanos. Thanos' body is charred to a crisp. The furnace cooked him through. This beautiful, golden elevator is the connection between the horror upstairs and the madness down here. One man who survived the events of the day here, who woke up in a broken body with a broken mind. They put a mask on his face, and a machine forced him to breathe until he was fit to stand. Now this is something that we did not know about. We haven't seen this guy yet, so we're going to learn about him. If what the man in the gold mask says is true, then the mask is a breathing aid. Who are the staff here? A man who served his time, but time that could never be enough. That was short. Whoever was in this cell, they must have been here for years upon years for a tree to grow this large. Or the tree grew here independently of him, whatever. A man who lived when all the others did not. I would like you to meet that man, Boone. I would like you to meet him, and then decide if this day should end. Now again, this room did not have someone in it that died. The crypt is marked Lucas. It is empty. The crypt is marked Eleanor. You know, somehow, that the grave is real. She is here. Now, we have the key for this room now, but we haven't been able to use it. The answer will be behind these doors. Come and find me there. She and I will be waiting for you. Alright, so hopefully the mansion isn't on fucking fire anymore and we're able to move around, but we know where that door is. Oh wow, we are close by. Neat. So I'm going to check the map real quick. I don't remember the mansion as well as I used to.
Try something else. There you go.
So I'm down here. Okay, that's simple enough. That's simple enough. So thankfully they put us right nearby.
Yeah.
Usually you have to select which clock you want to spawn at and then select it and then just respawn from there, so. Damn it, we have to wait. Can't let anybody see you.
So you actually went into that room.
It was just a regular guy, huh, too, wasn't it?
Staff, yeah.
Yeah. The door is reacting to the Marquis's signet ring. The blue flames died down. Sweet. So we get to go to... So you guys are seeing new stuff right here. We've never been in here. So we see a thin room, which we expected because of the constricting box that we had to work within. But now we are learning that we get to go upstairs. Why wasn't it moving around with this mouse button before? This one I tried, but it wasn't doing anything, so... But now it is. So this is pretty neat. This is the first time I've actually looked at the map. Or we've actually looked at the map since getting that ability to see where everyone is at all times.
Mm-hmm.
So... Here we are.
I'm getting so tired, sorry.
But it's loud. So just,
I know.
just speedily. Chapel Winding Gate. Okay, so here's one thing that we always had about this game. We were never, ever able to actually find our way back to the chapel in the very beginning of the game. So now we may finally be getting that. Knowledge of this place floods your mind. So let me find out where it says that we are at. We are back at the chapel! Yay! So this is a top floor that we didn't know about. It still doesn't have a descriptor, like ground floor, first floor, basement. But we finally have access. And the fact that everything is over here makes me think that just maybe there's something over here. But at the same time, we did know that there were windows behind him over here. So actually accessing back over here, maybe not. Card. The cards in this game, guys, are collectibles. So we kind of know what these two things are. We know that there is someone on the other side of this door. I'm going to go to the hallway and see if I can find this room. Never been there.
So many doors.
What? It didn't tell me that. Oh, wait, actually, that might be that guy. So that's what's going to happen is this guy walks through here to then shoot the other guy. Alright, first time even seeing this room, so we're going to check out a couple things. First off, A delicate glass hookah pipe. It smells sweet and smoky. This bookshelf appears to be crammed with books on fish? Question mark? Alright, so the murder just happened. Knowledge of this place fills your mind. I'm not going to bother reading that for a while. Don't really need to. Gonna quickly check the map. Alright, so bad guy's still in there. We don't really have anything to do in here. But there's a candle in this room. That makes me think that there will be ghosts there to speak with.
Definitely.
So. So this guy is still in here. That's why we can't enter this room yet. Plan B was just going to be beating you to death with a candlestick, blah, blah. Alright, hurry up and move on. So I'm lighting this candle, which will allow us to talk to a ghost that is now here. So, we talk at last. It's been a long road for you, all to come back here. Take this, and I'll play on. Fucking card, you asshole. Mr. Sixpence, that is. Just got a bit mixed up. This place does that to you. Well, all I did was get a fucking card that's annoying. Empty with just a faint, cloying smell of wine. Crumbs? Ah, a communion wafers must have been kept. Communion wafers must have been kept here. A marble altar with 2 very heavy brass candlesticks. There's something in his jacket pocket. His invitation. Okay, so that's how I was going to get his invitation.
Alright.
This window is magnificent, but creates a deep sense of unease. So, again, I was saying, hey, maybe there's something to the fact that all of this is shoved off to the right. Maybe there's something to do with all of here. Well, we're about to see. We have just shattered the window using one of our mask powers. What is the number on the cake, Tabish? Well, that number is how old I is. And how old I is today is, after the random number, 60. I am 60 today. Well found, Boone. Please, come join me. Well, I guess we are entering. My neck kind of hurts. I'm sorry, did I? Okay, no, you're good. I cannot control you. I cannot make you part of my world. Not truly. But perhaps once you see, you will decide for yourself whether or not this world is the right one for us. This is Lucas Bonds, the Marquis of the Sexy Brutale. You are bloody.
Lucas?
Alright guys, I blew that over there as far as I can to the right. Hopefully it does not invade her airspace.
My Lucas.
I have brought us all here to judge this man. Or rather, to sentence him. His guilt is not in question.
You don't understand. Please. He was a good man.
We shall see. Boone, watch carefully. There's time. Still plenty of time. It's Sixpence's calculations, after all. The explosives are all primed. Everything will go off at once. Fuck, a garden full of my guests safely outside by then, and a garden full of witnesses to clear me of any wrongdoing. It's risky, but the insurance, it's a new life for Eleanor and I. Something a little less extravagant this time. We never found out who the hell fell into that garden.
Him. Lucas. My Lucas.
It's going on its own speed at the moment.
Please, he's a good man.
Heavy. Sixpence. I'm afraid I rather like your
I don't want to
finesse.
see this.
You must be very disappointed, old chap. You have done a much neater and smaller job. Oh, where am I? I think I must have left them in the other room. Yes, you turn your face away. How easy for you. How easy to look the other way. I am the one who has to keep everything together. Is it perfect? No. But this is what is right. The closest to the right that we deserve.
Please, he's a good man.
My beautiful mansion. I will miss you so dearly. But you were also a gamble, and not one that has paid off. This house is not always winning, and you are a luxury I cannot afford. It's time to cash in the check. What was that? Oh my god. No. Fire. The theatre. But how? The casino. No. 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 The timer. Did I do something wrong?
Yep.
No. How can this be happening? I have to get out. Ellie. Ellie. No. No. Oh God. What have I done? He survived that fall. A little bruised, somewhat broken, but he lived. And there you have it, Boone. This man set a fire in his own mansion for nothing more than the insurance. The guests in the mansion, they didn't truly die to giant spiders or demon fish or crushing cages. They died in the fire that this man set. I have kept this mansion running, embellished the deaths, added some flair. But this is the man truly responsible for the deaths in this mansion.
This isn't everything, you don't know.
It is more than enough. We will wait, Boone. If you can figure out if you wish to save this man, then go ahead. I will not stop you. Alright, so this is this a clock? If so, the clock in your pocket watch tick in perfect harmony. The sound is soothing. Okay, so it already kind of matched me up. Alright, so he's going to continue to talk in his way. I believe, yeah, so the fire on my mask means that I will be unable to go down, otherwise his mask will start to attack me. Talking to them will probably get me nothing. So basically I have to wait, watch him using himself or something, and then I have to figure out, in the limited space available to me, in a little bit of time that he's outside this room, how to change things.
I'm gonna have to go to bed in a few minutes.
Darn.
have an incredibly understaffed day tomorrow. So.
Yeah. A violin for practice. Fuck. Yeah, again, anytime he's here, clock stops, his mask attacks me, all that nonsense.
Yeah.
Heavy. Yeah. So I have to wait for him to do his stuff.
Thanks for hanging out and stuff.
Well, thank you for being such an incredible help throughout all of tonight. I think I'm going to go ahead and end it with you. Okay. After we do stuff. I guess at least until I reset the clock. At that point at which I think it'll save us. Or save the game. It's a strange clockwork device ticking away. Shit. All I have are these 3 items. I doubt the clock watch is going to do anything to it, but pocket watch. Actually, fuck it. I'm pretty sure this is when he dies, so. So I think that restarting the day saves us at the position where they're at, so.
Yep.
All right. All right. So. Where'd it go? Console, PC game. I don't have monitor 2 here. That's weird.
Oh, didn't you had to do like a video capture or something?
I thought that was already on this scene, but I guess not. So here it is. So anyway, there's that. But anyway, this has been an amazing stream. So thank you to everyone. I'm going to go ahead and close up shooter number 7. But we did get through 6 of them. We have this one and 2 or 3 more left for some other time. But thank you so much to everyone that came out. We've got a guest list. Very, very long guest list, and that's amazing. So thank you guys. That fucking birthday card was amazing. So thank you so much for everyone who responded to Exis and took part in that. And again, she wasn't able to find everyone. So she went through Discord was actually how she went about that as far as trying to find people to come in and do things. So so thank you again for joining and giving her responses to put into there. Because even though she told me that she had done something with people, didn't even know what it was. This was absolutely a surprise. So it was amazing for that. What happens with the guest list? It's saved. I am saving this. I'm putting it on both my hard drive and external hard drive. I will know who came in and said hi for all time. So
I'll try to do something with it.
yeah, definitely. We'll have that scrolling through something later on. So but thank you, and also thank you to all the donations, all the super chat, all the donations through Streamlabs. Thank you guys so much. We are $100 freaking into this goal now. We were at nothing when we started, so thank you guys so much for all of the help toward picking up new games, new controller, and everything like that moving forward for the stream. Again, donations help the stream, so
Thank you for sticking around with us until the end.
I say to have it engraved in a bronze monument. That would be a separate donation goal entirely. Gaming lawyer. But anyway, guys, we're gonna let you go. I'm gonna go sleep off 6 something shooters. She is at 2
Not much. Yeah.
Well, you did crack this one open, so I guess
did.
2.07 or
2.
something.
2.0.
6?
Yeah.
2.06?
Yeah.
So, thank you guys, even people who weren't even able to show up today, in so many ways. Tonight's stream absolutely felt special. So, yeah, that's that. So, we will see you guys another time.
Thanks, guys.